who were married to children in the past and normalized in that society, should they go to prison?
Pedophiles.
Like, if you could go back in time, would you put those pedophiles in prison that married those children because it was normalized, they were deceived into thinking it's okay? Would you put them in prison?
We got to slow down. We get the death penalty.
No, so you go back in the past, you give them the death penalty even though they were deceived into thinking it was okay? But you said people who get abortions or women shouldn't go to prison.
But it's not currently illegal.
Okay, regardless. At that time it wasn't.
No, I would not go back and retroactively enforce laws where things were currently not illegal.
You wouldn't put people in prison in the past.
Hold on a second. When was it legal in America?
Well, child marriage was legal in America throughout the early 1900s and especially throughout most of society for thousands of years, especially in the Old Testament and in the Bible. Right?
Hold on a second. So where is the Levitical law that allows you to marry a child?
Oh, yeah.
Can you name the verse?
Well, I can't name the verse, but the particular conditions that are listed in the Bible are that you have to be physical maturity and emotional maturity, which is extremely vague and throughout society has been seen to be met at puberty.
There is not a verse, but let's kind of go back.
Okay, so when is the age of consent under your view?
Let's go back to, well, generally agreed upon it's 18 years old. But let me ask you
because you don't go based on...
I'm trying to figure out why he's arguing this. So he wants to... So his whole point was, in the past, would you put people that married minors in prison? Okay. I feel like we just needed to slow it down a little bit. A lot of stuff was happening way too fast, right? Right?
Almost generally, you go based on the Bible.
I say 18 years old, but let me ask you a question. When does life begin?
Conception.
Conception, right? So should we protect all life at conception?
I care about sentient life, not
cellular. So when do brainwaves start?
Do you think brain dead people should be able to pull the plug on, like family should be able to pull the plug on individual life?
I'm going to answer the question. When do brainwaves start?
You can see brainwaves around 6 to 8 weeks, which in a brain dead individual, there are brainwaves as well. So the brainwaves necessary to produce this objective experience are met until around,
can you see it from my perspective, that at 6 to 8 weeks, those brainwaves will actually increase, not decrease, if allowed the process of development to continue.
Did you know those same EEG scans exist in brain dead people that you don't think are sentient?
The difference with the brain dead people is that the likelihood of those brainwaves actually increasing is very low at 6 to 8 weeks, when by 15 weeks they can hear the mom's voice.
It's irreversible sensation. That's what brain death is. I
don't really know that, but no,
it's not coma.
You're doing a red herring. Go back to 6.
What's a red herring?
A red herring is where you avoid the topic and you say something that is adjacent or symmetrical to what I'm saying, but not actually what I'm saying.
So that's not a red herring.
A 6 to 8 week baby, if they're allowed to continue to develop, what ends up happening?
At a certain point, it will become a sentient being in the future. The same way if I keep engaging in sex with my girlfriend, there'll be a baby in the future. I don't care about the
unless you're infertile, which we don't know. But so let's see the process of development. Right? Why do you have the ability to
should those child P3s go to prison?
The process of
should go to prison
from 1904. How many people alive in 1904?
They're not alive, right? I meant like if you can go back in the past, hypothetically speaking, and you could put them in prison, would you put them in prison?
I would have killed them myself if I was alive.
His whole argument don't really even make sense because back then it was normal. I'm not advocating for a 20-year-old to get with a 10-year-old. It's what it was, and then it takes someone to challenge that to get an army behind them, right? So this question is kind of pointless, in my opinion.
Myself if I was alive.
But yeah, what y'all think?